Alright guys, welcome back to the channel where today we have a few things to get through, including new screenshots, gameplay footage and updates to the roster page for WWE 2K23, plus we also have some new footage of AEW Fight Forever, including a roundup of everything from IGN Fan Fest. So let's start out with news on AEW Fight Forever, as IGN are currently holding their annual Fan Fest event in which they showcase a lot of the upcoming games, of which AEW Fight Forever was one of the games featured during day one. Ahead of the event, it was speculated that we'd see a lot of new gameplay footage and perhaps confirmation of the game's release date, though that wasn't exactly what we got. Instead, we got new entrance footage of Bryan Danielson and Hangman Adam Page, which was then followed up with some new gameplay clips mixed in with live action footage of their recent singles bout. The way the footage was presented, we got to see a move take place in live action and then the gameplay show that in-game, though due to the arcade style of Fight Forever, showcasing it in this manner looked a little bit odd, as clips like Bryan countering Page's buckshot lariat and then following that up with a running knee looked pretty awkward. Because of the way it's presented, it's also hard not to draw comparisons to the 2K showcase, as this latest reveal, while probably not intentional, felt like this was something that they were trying to emulate. In terms of the gameplay that was shown, we did get to see a few new moves, including this new ring out animation that sees Page quickly roll out to the apron, where he can then perform the buckshot lariat. One other talking point is the amount of blood that was shown on the models, as shortly into the gameplay we see both men covered in blood, though no footage of how they got to that point is shown. Now, prior to FanFest, there was a lot of speculation that the reason that we don't have a release date for the game is that there were problems getting it rated T for teen, as reports claimed that the ESRB ratings board had flagged the game due to excessive amounts of blood, though last week those reports were denied by AEW, with the ESRB then going on to confirm that the game has received a T for teen rating. Because of this, it was suggested that we could see the release date for the game during the FanFest event, though as the trailer ended, there was still no mention of a release date. Moving over to WWE 2K23, we actually have a few bits of info to cover, the first of which comes in regards to the roster, as WWE.com have uploaded a gallery of all the render cards, though the list of superstars is slightly different to the one that was shared by 2K, as the WWE gallery includes extra superstars. The first edition is that of Nikki Cross, whose only listing on the 2K website was under Nikki ASH, however the WWE website includes render cards for both Nikki Cross and Nikki ASH, therefore it looks like we're going to be getting two versions of Nikki just like we did in 2K22. Also added, we have a second version of Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, with these renders appearing to be the DLC versions that were included in last year's NWO edition. Taking a look at the render for Hollywood Hulk Hogan, his render is also the one from the DLC, so it looks like we're getting all of last year's NWO content as well as their regular versions. Staying with roster news, another change to the roster has seen 2K remove Scarlett's name from the roster list, and they've since gone on to confirm the reason for that, is in response to a request from WrestleZone, a 2K representative issued a statement confirming that Scarlett's removal was due to her being included as a manager, as the roster list only includes playable characters. Moving on, and we also have some new gameplay footage, as ahead of SmackDown last night, the WWE Games Twitter account shared a new roster reveal video showcasing the women's division, though rather than showing renders, this video included new gameplay. Shown off as part of this reveal were Shotzi, Asuka, Bayley, Alexa Bliss, Io Sky, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch and Ronda Rousey. While a lot of the footage has been shown off already, we did get one new reveal, as the footage gave us our first look at Io Sky, whose attire appears to be taken from September last year when Damage Control won the Tag Team Championships. Also shown off was more footage of Alexa's entrance, with the new footage showing her carrying Lilly down to ringside, with this then followed up with new gameplay footage of Alexa performing insult to injury. One other observation from the footage was an update to Becky Lynch's entrance, as in the footage that was recorded at last month's preview event, Becky's entrance didn't include any facial animations, though the latest footage shows that this has now been fixed. Along with the new gameplay footage, the WWE Games Twitter account also shared a new screenshot in which we see Sami Zayn laid out on the mat with Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman looking on. Taking a closer look at the screenshot, there's a few things to point out here, the first of which is an update for Paul Heyman. Zooming in on the screenshot, we can see that Heyman's model has been updated, as he appears to have had a brand new face scan, as well as an update to his attire, which now features a new tie. As for Sami, he's also received an update, as the developers have fixed the problem that caused his hair to appear black in the Wargames footage that was shown in the trailer, as the hair is now updated and now displays as it should. So that's a roundup of the latest news on both WWE 2K23 and AEW Fight Forever. Let me know what you make of the updates in the comments, and while you're there, please do subscribe to the channel to stay up to date with all the latest wrestling game news. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.